I have been receiving an influx of reports from people saying that either them or someone they know, including minors, have been catfished using images of me. I'm not sure on what platform yet. I have asked. Hopefully they get back to me. Um, I I have already had to deal with the drop shipping slop using my voice as some sort of deranged flesh puppet. That was bad. This is significantly worse. I have been told that there are minors involved in this. People are using my pictures to catfish children. And unfortunately, despite the fact that I can't use the right words to talk about this, I have reported over and over again, I have begged the owners of hate forums, of TikTok. I have emailed TikTok directly. I did a news interview locally trying to get eyes on it so that TikTok would do something about this.
This is Amber the Valkyrie, an Instagram influencer known for her fitness videos and her amazing cosplay. But now she's known for something completely different, getting her identity stolen and used to catfish minors into sending explicit materials.
I feel a little bit powerless. I have tried for years to get this stuff taken down, to appeal it through the proper channels. I have had no luck. So I am gonna put this out here and say, I only have two public platforms. This Instagram page and my Patreon. Those are the only two platforms where I post my face publicly. Please, for the love of God, tell people. If you see it in a post, if you see it in messages, message the person, put it in the comments. That is not me.
This is crazy, man. I mean, you know, when it comes to this whole children being safe from predator stuff, it was always an issue when I was a kid. I think it's always been an issue through the history of human society. Parents told you never to walk alone. You made sure that you came home as soon as it was getting dark. You always had certain adults that you could confide in, that you were told to talk to if anyone ever made you uncomfortable. And whatever any predator would say to you to silence you, your parents would always tell you, hey, don't believe any of that stuff. Tell me immediately if something happens. But this is even harder to deal with. Internet culture is pervasive, and it's pretty much in every part of our daily lives now. Social media is the new neighborhood. It's the new block. It's the new town. It's the new bus stop where you would hang out with your friends. The internet is here, and it's never going anywhere. And that's what makes it so hard about staying on top of online predators. Years ago, if somebody was to see somebody act weird around children, maybe they would step in or do something. Children would be in large groups together. I remember when I was a kid in the 90s and 2000s, man, it'd be like 10, 15 of us all together. So if some weird guy is there, we're all stepping up to it, and we're a large group of kids that are going to support each other and keep each other safe. Now, on the internet, every kid is on his own. All the interactions are parasocial. So when these kids are being talked to by someone on the internet who they truly do not know, they're alone. And they have to use their own individual critical thinking to keep themselves safe. Unfortunately, that's not enough. And this type of issue with Amber having her identity stolen is not the first time this type of thing has happened. I'll be honest, even times when I'm alone on the internet, I'll get DMs from some weird account, and it's very, very obvious that this account profile picture was taken from somebody, and they don't know the havoc this person is wreaking on everyone else using their identity. I can only imagine how tough it must be for children. And the truth is, it's only getting worse. I don't know if you guys have heard about the Roblox situation.
Live at 11. A warning for parents tonight after a man in Fresno was caught trying to lure who he believed was a 13-year-old girl on a popular gaming platform. The 21-year-old was arrested this week by Hanford police after an online safety group tipped them off following a sting of their own.
Innocence stolen. Listen as this online predator asks his victim, a decoy posing as a 13-year-old girl, if she's a cop.
I think like a police officer. You know?
Me?
Yes, you.
That man's voice belongs to 21-year-old Manuel Coronado Gonzalez of Fresno. You can hear him question the decoy during a recent video game online.
And what really sucks is you would think it'd maybe be like one game or two, but no. Pretty much every big title is a massive breeding ground for online predators.
You don't know this person, so don't trust them. Don't give them any personal information.
Those words after a recent undercover investigation in New Jersey netted 24 arrests. Accused sexual predators using some of the world's most popular games like Fortnite and Minecraft to prey on teens. All charged with second-degree child luring, all but one, a registered sex offender, released on bail. Among those arrested, a police sergeant allegedly using a messaging app called Kick to set up a meeting with a girl he thought was 15. He's now suspended, authorities said, and on house arrest.
Yeah, not good. Not good at all. And honestly, the worst part is I don't really even know what to do with this type of stuff. And it sucks because I don't have children now, but I do want them in the future. And this is a serious concern when it comes to being a parent. The person who's using Amber's identity to get all these illicit photos from kids is what's causing all this helicopter parent culture. When I was a kid, kids were allowed to be independent, at least slightly. You were able to walk yourself from the house to school and from school to your friend's house. You were able to do things on your own and let yourself in the house and prepare food for yourself. You were able to be a kid, but be independent. And that was the best childhood you could have asked for. And it sucks because I feel like these kids don't even know what they're missing out on. As a kid, you were able to have an entire life almost that your parents didn't know about. And not in like a nefarious, like weird way, but it was just, you would have all these neighborhood kids and there were no cell phones and you would just roam in these giant groups together and find something weird in the woods, and you would call it your kingdom or something like that. And these kids don't have that because of weird guys like this. Parents made sure that their children never went out and they were only socializing with sanctioned other kids, which caused a lot of isolation for these children. But they did it in fear of men like this. And after taking all that away and forcing their kids to be on their tablets and on their phones all day and never leaving the house and checking in with them every 2 seconds, they still have to deal with this. And that's what really sucks. It's not just that these predators are doing awful and disgusting things. It's that these people are doing awful and disgusting things. These parents have tried to do something to combat it, and yet the behavior is still there. The rates of kids who are abused is still relatively the same. And now children are far less independent and far less socialized than they ever have been. And honestly, I don't know what to do about it. But let me know what you guys think. Have you ever heard of people stealing someone's identity to do this type of thing? And if you guys do know of Amber the Valkyrie, if you have ever dealt with somebody impersonating her in order to do something like this or make you uncomfortable, please report them. Please report them, because it's really, really unfair to do that to somebody who's trying to put positivity out there and also just trying to make a living. And now these people are destroying her life while also trying to destroy a child's life. And that is not okay. But either way, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Peace.